Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name's Em. So for today's video I am going to be doing my March reading wrap up. I actually finished 6 books in March, which I'm very happy about because I didn't read anything in February. The first book that I finished was Legendary by Stephanie Garber. This is the second book in the Caraval series. Now this actually took me like a month to finish, so I did start this in January or February. I read Caraval in a previous reading vlog, probably about a year or two ago now. I just wanted to get this series finished, so I picked up Legendary. I ended up giving this 3.5 stars, and to be honest, like, I did enjoy it. I think it's just because it took me so long to finish that it just lost that element of excitement for me. I can't really even tell you what this one is about, but obviously there is another Caraval in it. I gave this one a 3.5 stars. It took me so long to finish that I just think it just kind of dragged for me. So yeah, I still enjoyed it and I still will continue to read Finale, but yeah, that's the first book that I finished in March. And then the next book that I read in March is Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. With this one there are a lot of mixed reviews. Personally, really enjoyed it. However, I can definitely tell that it was more of a filler book, and like, we're kind of in the same position that we were at the end of Iron Flame, if that makes sense. So it's a bit disappointing in that sense. I only gave this one a 3 star, which is really disappointing. I gave Fourth Wing 5 stars, and I think I gave Iron Flame 4.5. Yeah, I still enjoyed it and I'm still excited for the rest of the series. I'm just kind of hoping that like that excitement picks up again. Do you know what I mean? Because I just feel like it wasn't really there. I still love the characters. I was very upset with Endana, but we won't talk about it. So that's the next book that I finished in March, and I gave it a 3 stars. And then I went on and read the rest of the Windy City series. So I read Mile High in January. I decided to finish the series. I love this series. It's so good and I cannot wait for the 5th book to come out. So the next book we have is The Right Move by Liz Tomford. This one, so good. Ryan and Indy, 100% one of my favourite couples out of the series. I gave this one a 5 stars, which I know, but it was worth it in my opinion. I absolutely love this book so much. I just think it was just so cute. I actually can't cope. I just loved it so much. I love them. I think Liz Tomford's writing is just so good, and we all love a sports romance. At least I do. Obsessed with this book, obsessed with Ryan and Indy. Gave it 5 stars, absolutely loved it. We then moved on to the 3rd book in the series, which is Caught Up. This one is Kai and Miller's book, and I really enjoyed this one. I think this one, it took me a while to grow into the characters, just because it's kind of like, there are still characters from the first 2 books in here, like it is all interconnected, kind of a bit different when it gets to this 3rd book. I still gave this one a 4.5 stars though, because I absolutely loved it. Single dad nanny trope, which 10 out of 10, love that. That's Caught Up. I gave it 4.5 stars just because it took me a little bit longer to get into the story and like warm up to the characters, but once I did, absolutely obsessed. So very happy with that one. Moving on, we then have the current last book in the series while we wait for the next one. This is Play Along, and this one was Kennedy and Isaiah's book. This one I think was my least favourite out of the series so far. Not for any particular reason other than like I just didn't enjoy the plot as much as the rest of them. Don't get me wrong, I still gave this a 4 stars because I still absolutely loved it. Like, I think it was such a fun time and I really loved their kind of connection. So this one is like they basically got married in Vegas. They then decide that it's best for both of them in terms of keeping their jobs that they pretend that they are actually, you know, together and married, and then it just develops from there. Isaiah has always been obsessed with Kennedy, like not obsessed but like he wanted her. For him this is an ideal situation. Kennedy, not so much. I really did enjoy like their kind of dynamic. This was really good. Cannot wait for the rest of the series. Like I genuinely am so excited. I think the next book comes out in May best believe I'll be reading that straight away. Cannot wait. The final book that I have read in March is Daydream by Hannah Grace. I know I'm so late to this one. I've had this book on my shelf for months, but I just never picked it up. I loved Icebreaker. I liked Wildfire a little less, but still really enjoyed it. Daydream I really enjoyed. I just think the plot just wasn't there. So I think that Hallie and Henry are both really sweet characters, and I love them both as characters and I love them together. I just think there was like no plot happening. I gave this one a 3 stars just because, like I said, it just wasn't really, it didn't live up to my expectations, I don't think. I feel like the romance wasn't really there. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. If you've read this book, I'm hoping that you get what I mean, but I feel like the romance was very like slow. Like, I love a slow burn, but like it was so slow that like it was almost barely there. But I think that their relationship development was really cute, and as I said, I love the two of them as characters. I think they're really sweet. Hallie in her folklore cardigan. Those are the 6 books that I finished in March. It was a really good reading month for me. I say reading month, I think pretty much all of these books have been finished in the last like 2 weeks, so not really the whole month, but still in March. Let me know what books you've read in March and what you thought of them. Let me know if you've read any of these books that I have read in March, and let me know what you thought of them. So yeah, that is it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Make sure you follow me on TikTok. My Goodreads will also be linked in the down bar. And yeah, I will see you guys very soon for a brand new video. Bye!